if you know where you're headed to, move fast and be on guard at all times. Never leave your possessions unattended. Okay? Never leave your possessions out of your sight. Okay. All right. We got a question here from Alice. How about carrying a map? You can carry a small piece of map, but don't carry one of those large sheets of map, because then people can identify you as a tourist right away. All right. Don't carry a big folded map. Perhaps just a small one, or a small subway route. That's very important as well. You can have, because in the New York subway, you should be able to pretty much travel around New York City on the subway, right? So take a subway map. Those are easier to read than the actual map, and then you should be able to get to places you want to visit. Okay, so I would rather carry a subway map if you don't want to be spotted as a tourist. Okay, all right. So in the second tip, New York is a fast-paced world. In that case, people are moving fast. All right. Generally, you will find that people in New York are not very friendly because they mind their own business. They're moving very fast. When they move across, you do not see a lot of New Yorkers talking to each other while they're walking. Okay? All right. Any questions on this page before we move on? Okay? How come is it the Big Apple? I'll have to get back to you on that. I'm not quite sure about the history of why it's called the Big Apple, but I'll get back to you on that. Okay? All right. Good. But when making Big Apple is synonymous to New York City. Big Apple equals in New York City. New York City, or is otherwise known as the Big Apple. Okay, so Jason, Big Apple means New York City, but as to why it's called a Big Apple, I'll have to get back to you on that, Evelyn and Jason. Okay, I'll get back to you on that, on why it's called the Big Apple. Okay, all right, now, next, possessions. Possessions are your belongings, the things that belong to you, possessions, like your personal items. Okay? Your personal items are your possessions. Okay. Good. All right. Now, let's talk about the next tip. Your trip to New York City can be fun and safe if you follow these simple rules. First rule, ladies should try to avoid short skirts and low-cut tops, as they will attract more attention and you simply don't need. Okay? Because short-cut skirt, a lot of people, when they travel to New York, they want to dress very fashionably, right? But be careful. If you're wearing short skirts, you will attract a lot of attention, and perhaps the kind of attention that you don't want. All right? And also low-cut tops. Okay, avoid wear them. And the second tip here is, don't keep all your money in your purse. A front pocket is the safest place to carry your debit card and some of your money. Now, carrying a purse full of money and credit cards is like telling the whole world, hey, come and rob me. Okay? Hey, come and rob me. So don't carry a big purse full of all the credit cards and all the cash you have. Okay? Store them in other places. Don't travel with so much cash on hand. Okay, low-cut tops. Okay, low-cut tops are tops that comes very low into your in your chest area. Okay, so very revealing. Low-cut meaning very revealing shirts. Revealing